From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 65, 18. Let go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry now for the rookie out of Iowa State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped by someone who began as a star for these Ravens, now a rival, Patrick Queen.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Yeah. Middle. Go ahead.
Jackson now on 3rd. Cut out left. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Get the fullback involved here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Come on, come on. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
For him. Come on. Ready, shot. You.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
180.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
180. Come on.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Yo. Sit up.
They pitch it to him. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Quick, ready?
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Ready, shot. Sit up. Hey, come on. Ready, shot. Sit up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hot 70, hot 70.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Ward now. Downfield to DK. Hits the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
The score, Titans 7, Ravens 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Monty Hooker with the tackle. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Now hit and Jackson loses the ball. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Baltimore.
DC ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down now. They need 7. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Wanna quit?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Lamar throwing again. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Run drawn up here for Lamar. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second-quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Ward off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check 70 Timberwolf. Warrior 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. 6.
The give now out of the shotgun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Ward. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Craig. Cougar 19. Ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the carry, it's Mullins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Come! Ready! 70 Lions! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he's got it. It's in close. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves!
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. Charging down the middle, and they block it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Oh, we're ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready, shot! Hey, to what?
On 1st down, Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. One center for Lamar. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense to the line fast.
First down. 2 yards on the play.
First down. Here's Lamar.
First down.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Sit up! Ready! Finish it up!
Throwing again is Lamar. Big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 30. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Hey, middle.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run it from the gun. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Motion a receiver left. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They've got 3 tight ends on his first and goal, thinking run or play action. And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ward in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Get it. Just like you ain't seen. Press all 80. Let's go.
They'll run here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Nothing, nothing. 70 Lions. Ready.
Going to throw this one. Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Ward now. On the move, headed right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Cougar 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flush down now to his left. That's the line. He's going to run for it. That's caught for the first. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
7-5, 19, Tiger, 19. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
On 4th down, Ward. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson throwing here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This one left for Lamar. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Mitchell up the middle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
On the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, we're ready.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
No gain on the play.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He hit his first one, his second one's coming from inside of 40. Luke knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. Hey, it's hot. All right. Middle.
Lamar out of the pistol. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens push the lead to 20.
27, Titans 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions.
To the air with Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set. Broncos, go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That's good.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down throw here for Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have a 1st. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Again, Ward going to the air. Finds him on the slant. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made.
A 6-yard pickup.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
60 Bison.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Titans 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol game. Fights his way through a tackle. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Mitchell again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Baltimore.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. The design run. Jackson keeping it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
2nd and 6.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. It's Indy Bronk. It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. One drawn up here for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.